What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? You should be able to hear me. Yeah. No, you can. I'll turn it up just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, so that you guys can hear me just a little bit better. How we doing? Is everybody doing okay? I hope we're doing okay. Oh, excuse me. Today is a video game Sunday, Ace Combat 7. We are continuing on with it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I don't know what the deal with Ace Combat 7 is. I don't know how much longer we have going with it. I think we do like 3 to 5 levels every time we play. And I don't know how many missions there are in the game. So there's a chance that like today we might finish it up without me, excuse me, even meaning to, because I don't know how many levels there are. I don't know how many missions there are, and because of that, um, there is a fairly good chance that I will end up being blindsided by that. I'd like to do a finale because this came as like just one Sunday we played a little bit of Ace Combat, and I was like, all right, you know what, this is gonna be the game. This is gonna be the game. When it comes to our Sunday streams, they are at 5 p.m. EST. It is always a video game Sunday stream. Um, and yeah, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna have a good time today. I have a bubble tea, like a basic bitch. I I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of these things, but every now and again I want one, and I get one, and it's usually the strawberry. Strawberry is usually not that bad, but you have different places that make them different ways, and the way they made this one was not that good. But I'm gonna end up drinking it anyway because whatever, dude. Fun Young says, "How do you feel about the L yesterday, dude? I never take L's, Mister Young, Mister Fun Young. All right, I never take L's. All right, I only take W's. All right. Um, yeah, yesterday I was on Kaylee's dating show stream, and I did a very good job. She said I did too well. She said she's like, who have you done this with before? Who do I have to look out for, huh? Um, and yeah, because of that, she decided to go with the sure thing. All right, as they say, alpha fucks beta bucks. So she decided her beta bucks man was gonna be Fun Young. All right, no skin off my nose. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. But yeah, so that was fun. I had a really good time with that, and I'm gonna see if I can get the recording, and I'm gonna edit down my bits, right? Um, like the jokes that I made and stuff like that. I'm gonna make a highlight reel of all the jokes that I did. Um, Sorry, I gotta chew those fucking bubbles before I spit them out on you guys by mistake. But yeah, that was a really fun time. I like collabing with people. I like doing stuff with people. Um the challenge is thinking of a good thing to do. Excuse me. The challenge is thinking of a good thing to do, thinking of a good way to have things go, right? And oh yeah, I just realized something. That was like a last minute. That was a spur of the moment thing. We had a fun time. I like when things like that happen, though. I like when things like that happen. I had to take auto approved TTS off because I am also on YouTube. We are streaming to both YouTube and Fish Tank Live right now, and yeah. So there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, like not anything else, but like any updates or anything like that. And I don't think there's really much of anything. Based Muse says, Scott, it was cool. Hope more like that happens while waiting for season 3. Oh yeah, I'll see what I can do. Me and Greg got to collab again soon. We maybe do another boxing stream, maybe do something else. We could get it figured out. I had a really fun time though. I had a really fun time yesterday, and I have a fun time whenever I get to work with all the other people. Fun Young says, Scott, you did well, my dude. Very funny. Thank you, Fun Young. Thank you very much. You see, my issue, right? My issue is that I'm never gonna be the funniest guy in a room with Sam Hyde, Charles Carroll, Nick Rochefort, even Jet Neptune, even Ben, right? Those guys all blow me out of the water. All right. And because of that, and I'm getting over this slowly but surely, bit by bit, I'm getting over it. but I can get a little bit shy. I can become just a little bit coy at times when um when I'm in a room with them trying to do funny shit, trying to be funny, you know? It's real easy for me to just be like, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll shut up and I'll let um the expert take care of it." Right? I'll let the expert take care of it. Um Even like probably the best example of that, right, was Wigger Tank. Was when we had Marui, right? I legit forgot his real name. It's YRK Marui though, you know, on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. He's an alright guy. I do like him. I just forgot what his name was because I've been referring to him as Marui this whole time. So yeah, there's that. But Marui and Star Power, right? When they were in the room, they sucked up so much of the energy, right? That I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna shut my mouth because anything I say, whenever I open my mouth, I'm just gonna end up saying something stupid and it's gonna bring the energy down, right? So I don't want to do that. And because of that, when I went in there and it was me, Zoltar, Nifty, when it was Alex, when it was Marui, right? I forget if there was anybody else. Potentially, maybe Claire might have been in there at the time. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, that whole time, I just stood in the corner. I just sat in the cuck corner because I was like, yo, these guys are killing it right now. I can't, like, I'm not gonna ruin it, you know? Um, but when I'm in my element, when I feel comfortable, when I'm loose, I can be real funny. I can be real funny. Uh, I can be real loose, right? And that was a good example of it yesterday, right? That was a good example of it yesterday. But it's like I said, I'm slowly but surely getting better at it. I'm slowly but surely becoming more comfortable, realizing that, like, it's a lot of the time better to take the chance than it is to not take the chance, you know? At least give somebody a reason to be like, this guy fucking sucks, he's not funny. Because when you don't say anything, when you don't do anything, people are just going to be like, this guy sucks, he's not funny. But it's like, how do you even really know? You know, he didn't say or do anything, right? So yeah, there's that, you know. Bro, handmade tapioca pearls and authentic ingredients are hard to come by with that tea. It I mean, I don't know if it's like legit. I don't know if this is like legit, right? But you can find so much of this around where I'm from because there's so many Asians, you know. We're kind of known as a place where tons of Brazilians and tons of Haitians and Cape Verdeans settle down. But depending on where you are in the state, there's mad Asians all around, you know. And because of that, there's mad places you can get this bubble tea. What's going on, Lord Raiden? What's going on, Wicked Radiation? Cavalog, what's good, man? Sorry, one sec. Cavalog says, I was shortchanged for the bus and was about to end it all when Scott gave me 86 cents and saved my life. Hey, anytime, pal. Anytime, pal. Whenever you need it, whatever you want, you know? Yeah, Wicked Radiation says, you miss every shot you don't take. That's just me. Oh, yeah, 100%, you know? Um, it's like I said, I'm getting a little bit better at kind of being quicker on the draw. I'm a little bit better at being loose and stuff like that. Um, you know, I think I just needed practice. I needed practice, and I also needed to kind of get over myself a little bit. If we're being honest here, I needed to get over myself. Season 2 was a very good experience for me because it taught me how to deal with haters, and it doesn't mean that after season 2 I was like, oh, everything's perfectly fine now. Like, no, like I still have issues with that, obviously, right? It's an ongoing process, but um you know, one thing with this internet stuff, specifically when you're working in a group, right? As like a team with other people, if you want to call it that, you're going to become hyper focused on yourself. You're going to become hyper focused on yourself, and you're only going to see the bad things said about yourself. And anytime anyone says anything bad about somebody else, you just write that off, and you're like, ah, that guy's just a fucking pussy. Fuck that guy. Who cares, right? Um, but you're going to become hyper focused on yourself, and you're going to be like, oh, like, I don't think this way. I'm not someone who's like, I don't know, maybe I do suck. That's not me. I'm very spiteful. When someone tells me I suck, I think, oh well, fuck this guy. It's either A, I'm gonna prove him wrong, or B, what more likely is to happen is I'm just like, yeah, well, the fuck is that guy? Who gives a shit what that fucking guy thinks? You know? I don't care who it is either. Fucking, oh, my dog's being a pussy. My dog is being a pussy. I will be right back. I will be right back. Now, what I was saying is, you know, after season two, I was kind of like I kind of had to figure out how to deal with that sort of thing because, um, that was the first time I had ever gotten any sort of vitriol thrown my way, and now I understand what it is. A lot of the time, people don't really even mean it like that. They're just trying to be funny themselves, and the way that they want to be funny is by like trying to shit on somebody and being like overly dramatic about it and stuff like that. Um, then there's obviously people who are just like, yo, like I actually don't like this guy, you know. Um, but like overall, it doesn't matter, you know. The people that genuinely dislike you are gonna dislike you no matter what you do. The people who they're just being ironic, they're just being they're embellishing the way that they truly feel. It doesn't matter because they don't really mean it in the first place. And then the people that like you are always going to be cheering you on. Thank you, everybody watching on both the websites right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. I had to stop thinking that I wasn't gonna get any hate comments. I had to stop thinking that it had anything to do with me on a real level, and I had to stop thinking that I could win people over. And that's like not that I'm comparing myself to Bill Burr here, right? But Bill Burr said that he really started to hit his stride in comedy when he stopped giving a shit about whether or not people liked him or not. And that's his whole thing now, right? Bill Burr is kind of over the hill when it comes to his comedy career, because that's kind of what happens after a while with everything, not just comedy, but everything. Is like once somebody starts to get over the hill, people start to study them and emulate them, and they improve upon the formula and stuff like that. But Bill Burr's entire comedic formula is um, oh, this that's not a cell phone. It's not a cell phone. It's just not. Look, it's got a fucking calculator in it, dude. When's the last time a fucking phone had a calculator in it? You fucking moron. Like that's Bill Burr's thing, right? He hit his stride when he stopped caring about what people thought about him, and he made that into an entire fucking shtick. And his formula has remained pretty consistent. It's remained pretty much the same, but he's taken different things and put it in and taken it out. Bill Burr got famous for being the guy who was calling out gold digging whores and shit like that, right? Um, what was I gonna say? He got famous for that, but like as time went on, he got married. His wife was like, yeah, so he took out the gold digging whores jokes and he put in black and milds, but they're not black. They call them brown and milds. That's not even a good. That's not even. I feel like that's more Jerry Seinfeld than it is Bill Burr, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea of what I'm talking about in that sense. Excuse me. Um, yeah. If someone doesn't really like you, they either block you or start shit from the shadows. They don't engage you directly. Those people just want attention. Oh yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. 100%. I relish the anonymity and ability to contribute to creators and influencers in an impactful way, and not just because I sub or dono with platform popularity on my own volition. Um, yeah, and I thank you guys for being here. Whether you use your real name or whether you use a fake name, thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. Bottom line. Um, yeah, It's a learning process. Like Natalia said, like how do you get over yourself and stop caring about negative comments? It's a learning process at the end of the day. Um, and me, it's not like I'm a master at it. Nobody's like a master at it. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has moments where they're like, oh, you know. But me, like, if I could sum it up again, it would be um, the realization that most people who hate you enough to talk that amount of shit to you or about you in the shadows, it doesn't really have anything to do with you. You're just a target for them to take out some form of frustration on, you know. Um, um, either that or they are just like there's that, and then there's also the fact that like if you are putting yourself out in this way, and it doesn't just mean on the internet trying to do what I'm doing, right? Trying to be the next big e-boy, America's next top e-boy. All right. Anything you do, like in your local community, you want to start a business, right? You start doing tutoring. You're gonna have to go around. You're gonna have to advertise to people. You're gonna have people who take the flyer that you're handing out because I don't know, it's 1994 again or something, and they're gonna see it. They're gonna be like, yeah, all right, man, and they're gonna throw it away, right? Sometimes they'll do it right in front of your face. Um, there's always going to be somebody who, for no reason at all, other than like some kind of insecurity or even just boredom, or because they're just like a dog shit person, they're going to be like, yeah, all right, guy. They're always going to have that sort of like negative view of anyone who's trying to do anything at all, ever. Especially when it comes to, hey, I'm trying to advertise myself. Hey, I'm trying to put myself out there, right? So the belief that you're never going to get any sort of hate is like insane, you know? There's people like talking to somebody. I won't say who, but I was talking to someone on Bitch Tank, right? At Bitch Tank, not on Bitch Tank, but at Bitch Tank, and this person was telling me that they get hate, and I was like, really? I thought everybody loves you, and they were like, I get a little bit. Honestly, I do get a little bit. And this person is someone who it's like, how could anyone hate on them? How could anybody hate on them? But again, it just kind of goes back to that idea of, look, excuse me, if you're going to put yourself out there, there's going to be somebody who just for one reason or another decides, you know what, I don't like this person, even if they don't have a reason, they'll look for a reason, and when they feel that they've found it, they're absolutely positively going to hammer away at that reason. Excuse me. What are you talking about, Zachary Barrett? I fucking wish they sold it a year ago. Could have made serious bank and started the next project, the MDE movie or whatever. What are you talking about? Fish tank? I don't know what it is, so I thought your room was yellow, Scott. Nope. That's only when I engage the piss filter. That's the only time it's yellow, is when I engage the piss filter. Embrace positivity. I've had to vibe check myself a couple of times. Oh yeah, it's real easy to get wrapped up in negative anything at all the time. It feels good. It feels good to get wrapped up in negativity. It feels good to it feels good to talk shit. It feels good to say bad things and to do bad things. And that's exactly why, right? That's exactly why it's so hard not to sin, right? If sin was not to break into a Christianity, not to break into theology here, right? But the devil comes bearing gifts, and he comes in the form of anything and everything you have ever wanted. He comes in the form of the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, exactly your type, right? He comes in the form of the most handsome man you've ever seen, exactly your type, right? For any of the ladies watching, he comes with everything you've ever wanted, not really anything you've ever needed, right? I think you get what you want from Satan. I think you get what you need from God, right? But and because of that, it's very tempting, right? They say it's giving into temptation. It wouldn't be temptation if it wasn't tempting, right? And because of that, it's real easy for us to give into that negativity, because the negativity feels good. It's fun to talk shit. It really is. I'm not a shit talker myself. That's not really my thing. I've never been someone who like feels comfortable shit talking all the time. But when I do get into that, when I do start really talking some shit, yeah, it feels real good. I really enjoy doing it. I really like it. And I got to be careful of that, you know? Um so on and so forth. There's so many other things that people will just give into just cuz, you know? Oh, man. Anyway, Scott, new idea, light bar fish toy, where we get to pick the color for a few minutes, piss zone, blood zone, ganja zone, etc. That's actually not a bad idea, Zachary. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know how I'd make it work, but I'll go ahead. I'll write it down. Light bar fish toy. This is the most. This is the most messy handwriting. um. People pay to use green, yellow, red, blue, etc., etc. Okay. I wrote that down. I'll look into that. I'll look into that because I do like that idea. I need more fish toys that people are gonna want to use, right? And not just on like because here's the thing, right? I love doing this. I'm gonna do it no matter what, whether people want to pay for fish toys or not, right? But obviously, I would like to have fish toys people would feel it's worth it to pay for, right? Obviously. Um, and I want to find ones. I want to find ones that are going to be good. You know. Sorry. No. Okay. All right. Anyway, um, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I got a text from the owner of my gym about like business stuff. So now I'm thinking business. I'm thinking business. It's just business, Tommy. Um, I just complete like that text reset me. That text reset me a little bit. I'm like, what was I even talking about, dude? Oh yeah, but when it comes to the fish toys, I want fish toys that people are gonna want to utilize, right? I want fish toys that people are gonna want to use. You know, I like the Bible verse in John's voice. Although I'm gonna be honest with you, I have kind of been wrestling with that a little bit because on one hand, like I'm reading the Bible in a voice that is like meant to be funny. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Am I technically like is that disrespectful? Is that disrespectful? I don't know. So I'm kind of sitting here like, should I even keep the the $8 read a Bible verse in John's voice one? I'm sitting here like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah. Regardless, though, you know. All right. Um, I'm just pulling some stuff together, and I'm gonna go ahead. Anyway, it's great because it's disrespectful. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm kind of joking around with John's accent, right? I'm not trying to disrespect John, right? That would be like if John made fun of my red hair or me being bald or something like that. Like, if it was John, so long as it wasn't being done in a legitimately like mean spirited or cruel manner, I'd be all right with it. I'd be all good. You know, I'm not gonna be upset because John is having a fun time, right? Um, yeah, screen cap. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. What I'm concerned with, and I think John would be more concerned with this too, is am I mocking God? Am I mocking the word of God? Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Chef asks, "Yo, Scott, did you already do the music stream from your tweet the other day, or did you already do it, or not going to do it anymore?" I did 2 streams. I did one on Friday, and then I did one yesterday. We listened to a bunch of music from, a bunch of different artists. Um, the reason you probably didn't see it, Chef, is because it was a Fish Tank exclusive stream. It was a stream you could only get on fishtank.live. So, what I'm gonna do with any Fish Tank streams that I do, right? Fish Tank exclusive streams, I'm gonna re-upload those to Patreon. Only Patreon. If you're a YouTube member, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to get them, because a lot of what we do on the Fish Tank site is going to be stuff that might get me in a little bit of trouble with YouTube. So, like Natalia, you're one of my members. I apologize, but you're not going to have access to that through my YouTube channel. I'm sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, but so if you want to see any Fish Tank Live exclusive streams that you missed, that's going to be the place. It's $5 a month on Patreon, and you get access to that plus a bunch of different other things. Okay. Excuse me. But anyway. So, this is Ace Combat, Skies Unknown. I don't know how many missions we have. I feel like we're at least halfway through. I feel like we're probably not more than halfway through, though. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. All right, we're gonna go continue.
I was born downtown in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore,
I want it to be on the lower side so that I don't have to scream over it. But if it is a little bit too low, let me know. Okay? Meaning the this thing. You think there's 20 missions in total, Cavalog? Well, we're on mission 13, so.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed.
That looks like the Korean peninsula right there.
However,
like Erusia has a thing where it looks like Russia and China combined. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch.
And Zachary, I get what you're saying with the middle option problem. That is something I'll have to look into. That is a good idea.
Bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying the plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
All right. Special weapons specific to this mission will be used. The special weapons you normally use cannot be selected. So, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with this bad boy because I'm not going to be able to use bombs. I'm not going to be able to use air-to-ground bombs. So, because of that, I'd rather have something that's a little bit faster, you know?
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Aruzia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We got the bomb.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop.
Oh,
You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits.
I'm like, oh.
The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
Oh, fuck. I missed it.
Together to take them down. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck.
The target is still standing.
Damn.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Hey, air dudes. Line up an artillery strike for us. Yeah, that's fucking fantastic. Yeah, come on. Oh, fuck. This is tough. Oh, shit, I got it.
Time for fireworks. Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
Baby. I'm gonna crash right into that fucking thing, huh?
They completely lost it. Good bet on it. Target acquired.
Oh. Dude, I'm gonna fly right into the fucking... Alright, that was a fake one. I have flares, too. I just remembered. MMA multimedia airplanes, that's exactly what it is. Come on. No. Oh, wait, no. Oh, fuck, I got hit. I got nailed. Damn. Scott, did you ever play any of the flight simulators? No. Sweet. Oh, so we got what? 5 more?
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the
I think, depending on how things go, I might do another 24-hour stream next weekend. I would assume with the delay. That's the other thing I was going to talk about, the delay with the better, oh, man. Come on. Yes. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, was the delay. Yeah, so Fish Tank has been delayed until October 27th. I think that'll be cool for, in terms of like making it a spook tank a little bit, right? You know, to start out with it's spook tank. That son of a bitch. You know, I'd obviously rather have it sooner rather than later. I'm not trying to simp for like the fact that it is oh man. I'm not trying to simp for the fact that it is come on. Please. Sweet. I'm obviously not trying to simp hard for like the fact that it was delayed, you know? Obviously I'd rather have it sooner rather than later. But I do think it might be a little bit on the cool side. There we go. Oh, there we go.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. I'll just pause it, right? It'll make it a little bit easier. So, fish tank has been delayed until October 27th. Obviously, I would rather have it sooner instead of later, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world that is going to be delayed, because if it needs to be delayed, that means that there's something that needs to be done to make it as good as it possibly can be. And you guys would rather have something that is going to be like as close to perfect as it can be, instead of something that's like rushed and unfinished, you know? And then on top of that, I said this on Twitter, and I mean this, and everybody who was around for the lead up to 2.5 can confirm the best parts of Vampire Blood Games 2.5. The best parts of that were added during the month, the month delay, right? The month-long delay to Vampire Blood Games, that was where that little crunch time was where all the best and all the coolest shit got thrown in, you know? They were able to do so much for the arena. They were able to do so much in terms of, getting shitty together in the form that it would be. So many new pieces of, like, cast and, like writing and stuff like that. There was just so much good stuff. And I think that you guys will appreciate the things that do end up popping up in the next month, meaning like everything that gets added to season 3 over the next month. I think you guys will appreciate it, whether you realize it was something that was added during the delay or not. What was I going to say? I am looking forward to Halloween being so soon after the start as well. I'll be honest with you there. I think that will be cool, because a Halloween themed start and then like a Thanksgiving themed end, basically. I don't think it's going to end like excuse me. But I don't think it's going to end like right at Thanksgiving, right? But also like it'd just be cool. I think it'd be cool, right? Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that sneeze came from. It kind of took me out though. But yeah, it'll be here sooner than you think. A month is not that long, and I think that there's going to be some really good work done. Very good things are going to be added, and you guys will like the final product. I don't know too much about season 3. All right, I know what the house looks like. I don't know what the layout of the house is going to look like. I don't know how many contestants there are going to be. I don't know anything about the contestants. I do know a little bit about who's doing certain writing for certain things, but I'm not going to divulge any behind the scenes stuff. There's somebody who's going to be returning in the role of a writer. Although I don't think that person's going to be like there on camera, but you're going to see some of their handiwork that, I think you're really going to appreciate it. I think you're going to like it. I just talked to this person last night about it. Yeah, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. I think you guys will like it. Just please be patient, all right? And I'm saying this is a guy who doesn't know anything and who is at least not officially involved in season 3 right now. I have not been contacted to be a part of season 3 in any capacity, They told me at the end of Bitch Tank they would let me know what's going on for season 3. They told me to hang back, and season 3 would be a different story in terms of like, how I'm going to be utilized and stuff like that. So they implied like, yeah, you're going to be around for season 3, but I haven't heard anything from them about that thus far. So I'm telling you this as somebody who, there's a chance that I won't be around for season 3. They might not hit me up for it, but like, I have faith that they're going to do good stuff with it, regardless of whether I'm involved or not. Obviously I hope I am involved, but so just be patient with it. I know it's real fun. Like I said, it's real fun to give into the negativity. It's real fun to be like, this sucks, you suck. We hate everyone, we hate everything. We're mad about this, I'm mad about that. It's real fun, right? I get it. It's fun to be negative, and it's fun to be like, this fucking sucks, right? But just be patient. Be patient, and you will appreciate it. You will like it. Trust me. Sorry, I had to text my wife real quick. Sorry. Tay lost her edge on 2.5. Excuse me. She was really good in season 2. I don't know, man. I mean, is it that she lost her edge, or is it that season 2.5 is different from season 2? You know, in season 2 they were fighting each other. Not well, I mean, sometimes literally they were fighting each other. But in season 2 they were competing with each other. In 2.5 there was no winner. There was no like official winner of 2.5 or anything like that. In fact, it was actually sort of a narrative. It was a very open-ended narrative, if anything, you know? And that's why when it ended, they did the Letty's pregnant with John's vampire, half human baby, right? Is because, that was going to be like the DLC, if you will, right? The DLC for 2.5. That was going to be the expansion for 2.5. I keep getting texts from people, and it's people that I can't just ignore, but it's really fucking annoying. It's like really annoying having to sit here. I'm in the middle of trying to talk about something, and I just hear, but, yeah, like they weren't competing with each other. It was something different than them competing with each other. So because of that, like I wouldn't say that she lost her edge. I just think that it was a different environment from season 2. You know, I think that's what it was, you know? Oh. Taylor herself said her performance was lacking. I mean, I didn't notice, you know? That first night was fantastic when she started going in on John. That was hilarious, you know? Just the way she busted out into saying the words that she said. That was funny as hell to me, right? I don't think anyone did necessarily a bad job in 2.5. Maybe Taylor's got the same thing that I have going on with me, where I just don't give myself credit, you know? 2.5, like even people were saying 2.5 like that was my best performance. You know, people were saying like, "Oh, dude, like Scott is so funny this season. Like I think he just needed to be given more things to do than to hold pads, right?" Like I saw people saying that, and it's like, well, fucking, like I think I could have been better on season 2 if I had just opened up a little bit more, right? 2.5 was where I started to shine, and even then, I don't think I did amazing. I just think I did better, and I started kind of going out of my shell a little bit, right? If there is a 3.5, and if I am involved in it, especially if the Cage character comes back, I am going to flesh that out a lot better, and I'm going to give him a lot more of a personality. I mean, his personality is that he is like an asshole, right? But I'm gonna ramp it up in a way that I think is gonna make it better, you know? Excuse me. My bad. I inhaled. I inhaled my fucking tea. Whoops. Anyway. Tay has been made out to be a lol cow. There's no lol cows involved in fish tank, you know? Even Fatty's not a lol cow, right? Like I don't I've seen a little bit here and there about Airsoft Fatty, right? Obviously like obviously he's a crazy character, and there's jokes to be made about his size and his interests and stuff like that. But the thing is, Chris has always been self-aware. He's always been aware of who he is, right? When I think of a lol cow, I think of Chris Chan, someone who, from the very beginning, there was sort of a delusion of grandeur there, and there was never a wink and a nudge to the camera. Chris has always given a wink and a nudge to the camera. He gets upset sometimes, yeah, sure, but that to me does not a lol cow make. Excuse me. I think a lol cow is something very specific. To call anybody affiliated with Fish Tank as of right now a lol cow, it's like, are they really though? You know? Um, think about what happens to lol cows like Chris Chan and Cyrax or whatever his name is. I'm not a big lol cow guy, so Daniel Larson, right? Think about what happens to those people. Think about what they get themselves into because of the way that they are, right? That doesn't sound like Chris. Chris just sounds like a dude who is eccentric and has a certain look and a certain way of going about things, but he's not stupid, he's not unself-aware. He knows what he's doing a lot of the time, and he plays into himself. He plays into his character. So to call anybody affiliated with Fish Tank a lol cow is like, yeah, not really, bro. Fucking not really, dude. You know? Um, you being the serious MMA guy is enough of a hook, in my opinion. Tay seriously hates the audience, though, for sure. Excuse me. I mean, the thing is, like, I can be the serious MMA guy while also being fun and funny, too, Like, I can be a straight man, all right? In fact, I'm a very good straight man. I'm the straightest man you've ever seen, all right? No, but I can be a good straight man character, but also I can do more than that as well. If you give me a character to play, I can play that character, and I can accomplish whatever goal I need to accomplish. And that includes, like, being fun and funny, like what I did yesterday on the Kalei stream. I can't wait to edit down all those moments because I know I did a good job. I felt like everything was hitting the way that I wanted it to when I was doing it, so I know I was doing a good job there. But let's return to the Ace Combat. Oh.
Alert.
Is that Hoover Dam?
Detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam. Not from the silos?
Dissection says the essential trait of a lol cow is a lack of self-awareness. Exactly. Exactly. That's kind of the point that I was trying to make. With Chris, there has always been a wink and a nudge. There has always been that, I know I'm being ridiculous. That's part of the joke. Haha, Oh, damn. Whoosh.
Warning. Confirm another launch. Take it out.
Oh. Damn. That's what you get for playing on easy mode. Is you can crash right into the ground and just ricochet like a fucking like a stone off water. Man.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
See, it's because I'm playing with mouse and keyboard.
Additional launch confirmed. Incoming.
Oh shit. Want to see if I can get that other one. What do you mean people are not played as lol cows? Jimmy was fucked with heavy? What do you mean played as lol cows though? Do you mean like Jimmy was treated like a lol cow? Because there's a difference between, hey, we're fucking with Jimmy because it's content, and hey, I'm prank calling elderly people because they are taking care of an autistic adult. Hey, I'm showing up to the mall. I'm showing up to the mall in a pickle suit so that I can fuck with this autistic wolf. Let's see what happens if we fly through. Oh. I was gonna say, there's a difference between, hey, we're fucking with Jimmy because it's funny when he gets upset, but we're not gonna take it too far. We're gonna make sure that both sides are not gonna go insane with it. And hey, we're gonna show up to the mall in a pickle suit. My friend, I'm gonna show up to the mall in a pickle suit. My friend is gonna pretend to go on a date with this autistic adult. His dad is gonna come. His geriatric dad is gonna come. And at the very last second, I'm gonna walk out in the pickle suit and steal the date. Right? Those are two different things.
Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent. Did you say fake?
You never bought a controller? It's been weeks.
From the sky. Can't tell the difference.
I've been busy, man. I've been dealing with a lot of shit lately. All right? I mean a lot of shit. It's been fucking crazy. It's been insane,
have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
Seizing the capital, uh-oh. We're gonna hit Farbanti? Clairvoyant. You got one or more new Grippin E skins. That sounds slightly erotic. Not gonna lie. Alright. Cape Rainy Assault.
With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a
I got
certain
that fucking
altitude,
shit on my
the
hands.
enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind.
Another
Once
stealth
you
mission.
arrive, you are to take out the enemy's
Another
air defense
stealth
forces
flying mission.
as soon as possible, and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Alright. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Yeah, because it's a stealth mission that I have to use mouse and keyboard for. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is Top Gun Maverick years before it was even wrote. I saw tons of aircraft, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sortie with a with air to air.
You're cleared to taxi.
Someone order this man a USB controller. That's gonna be a fish toy auto infanticide. Is I get to play with a USB controller. You guys have to pay me to play with it.
Refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
Hell yeah.
1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker.
Damn. It even blew the fucking
Emergency. We've collided with.
I even got the tanker to explode too.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
No, I don't have a wish list or a PO box.
1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. Trigger. Maintain your current
Hell yeah.
approach.
We done did it, boys. We done did it.
Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Must be sick as fuck doing this shit, dude. I noticed you do the H3 eyebrow raise a lot. Yeah, I have a tic disorder.
No weapons attack.
And it comes and goes, too. It comes and goes, and,
Altitude restrictions from here on out.
you know, so, like, sometimes you'll see it a lot, other times you won't. You know, as of late, it, below 600, okay.
Maintain your current course.
As of late, it has been a lot because I've been real, like, stressed about a lot of different shit, you know? It's not just stress related, but stress does play a part in it, you know. Um,
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
anyway, because of that, it's
Stay out of their
it's
sight.
tough, you know. It's tough to not do it.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
200 feet in the air. Like these guys wouldn't be able to hear. Like these guys wouldn't be able to hear a jet, a supersonic jet.
Understood.
I have broken the sound barrier. I'm going 1,000 miles an hour. Come on, come on, come on. We got him. We got him.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Like they're not gonna hear the.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful. When can we take on the final mission?
It's actually not that bad.
Get tired of all this. This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead. Watch yourselves
Jesus.
out there.
These searchlights are so random.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
That's a nice little piece. They're like, best thing about Strider Squadron is fucking what's his face? Trigger keeps his mouth shut. Easy peasy on that one. Although this one is also easy.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed. Again, broken the sound barrier already.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Imposing radio silence.
Oh,
You'll be able
boy.
to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Been detected. We've lost the element of surprise.
Damn. I hope I don't have to start that whole thing over. Do you feel that games relieve more stress than cause it? I read a study that said if you do it for your job, it stresses you out more. Well, yeah, anything becomes a job. You know, anything you do becomes a job after a while. That's why I'm so content. That's why my heart is so set on doing MMA, is because I know it's something that I could do where 3 to 5 years down the line, I'm not going to be like, I don't want to do this. I want another job. I don't want a job. You know, like I know that I would be able to do it, you know? It's the only thing that I haven't like gotten tired of. Anytime I've gotten tired of MMA, it's not that I'm tired of MMA, it's I'm tired of the current situation that I happen to be in, right? I.e., I'm not able to train jiu-jitsu because of this. I'm not able to train Muay Thai because of that, you know? The people that I'm training are just like annoying to have to train, right? That type of stuff. It's not that Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, MMA, etc. is bad, is something that I don't want to be doing, right? But yeah, games relieve stress for me so long as they aren't reminding me of how shitty the world is. And that's kind of why I'm not playing as much AoE anymore, because like for some reason there was just a seismic shift where you could be 500 ELO and you could win a lot of matches, but also not completely dominate everybody around you, and you're not going to face off against these sweaty weirdos who are trying to run these like esoteric build orders and stuff like that, you know? The amount of people now on AoE, specifically ranked AoE, that are like, yeah, I watch Hera. They spend hours memorizing build orders, watching Hera, the best guy in the world, do it, just so they can turn around and try it and end up being 500 ELO, right? And when you're facing off against these guys, you're like, okay, let's have a nice match where we get to the fourth age, we get to we get to Imperial Age, excuse me, and then we build up some big ass armies and we run them into each other. Let's go ahead and do it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. And instead of people doing that, trying to get to Castle or Imperial and then like fighting with an army, they just castle drop like right outside of your gate, or they rush you with like some weird shit. It's just like annoying, you know. Those are situations where it's like, yeah, that just stresses me the fuck out, and I feel it stress me out, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I've taken to talking shit to people a lot more now because it's a stress reliever where I'll sit here and I'll just talk mad shit to this guy, and I'll be like, you're playing like a pussy, fuck you. You're playing like a bitch, fuck you. And it'll like help me to relieve the stress that I just got from playing this video game. But that is like ridiculous in and of itself, because if I'm being stressed out by the game, why would I play it in the first place, right? So like, yeah, I think it goes both ways, and it depends on your mindset, your outlook, and how you're doing things, you know? I think there's a lot of sweaty weirdos who they take video games a little bit too seriously, and because of that, it ruins the experience for people, because you got dudes that are like Wings of Redemption is a good example of this, you know? I don't watch a ton of him, but like I've seen the way that he acts, and it's like he's the type of guy who, like, even if you're on his team, you're like, I fucking don't want to play with this guy, because he just goes at you. He's like, you fucking suck, dude. You're fucking making everything lag. You suck. Get out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. He's like that guy who will yell at you like that. Either that, or going back to what you see more of in AoE is like, dudes that don't want to play the game, they just want to play a build order, you know, like they're the guard pullers. Castle dropping is the guard pulling, right? A castle drop is the guard pull of Age of Empires. Everybody wants to do it, everybody does it, everybody knows it's a bullshit move. But if you are like, yo, that's a bullshit move, they'll be like, well, that guy does it, that guy who's a lot better than me does it. I think you're just mad because you're losing. And it's like, no, I'm mad because I came here for a grappling match and you're sitting on your ass. Or to translate it into AoE, I came here to throw two armies at each other, and you're not even sending in an army. You're just putting a castle down, and anytime I come near you, fucking you're running away. You know? So it's like, yeah, like that's kind of like, I see both sides of it personally, like in my own little thing. Like, this is relaxing to me right now. I'm having a good time. But when it comes to playing AoE, I haven't found that as relaxing lately. So I'm playing a little bit less of it. You know, I still play it, but I'm playing just a little bit less of it. And I'm starting to kind of shift my outlook on it to one where it's like, at one point I was like, I want to see if I can get more wins than losses. I don't care about ELO. I just want to see if I can get one more win than I have losses. Now I'm just like, who even gives a fuck, dude? It's a stupid ass game that weirdo losers get like hyper fixated on. You know, no offense to Taylor, I'm not calling him a weirdo loser. I mean, again, the dudes that are like, yeah, I suck at the game, but I watch Hera. You know, those are the weirdo losers in my opinion. You know, it's like annoying as hell. You know, I tried to stop shit talking by the time I was 30 because it felt infantile, didn't work. I can't stand some players. I mean, hey, I ain't 30 quite yet. I got a little bit more time. Got a little bit more time on my hands here. All right, I got a little bit more. A lot of multiplayer on AC7 is chill and a lot of fun, but every now and again there's a sweat who absolutely dominates with unavoidable laser and electromagnetic weapons, and it ruins it for everybody. Exactly. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, is like, there's certain things that ruin things for people when it comes to games. And like, this is why I think skill-based matchmaking is a very good thing. Even though, again, the sweaty motherfuckers, like the Wings of Redemption type dudes, they would be like, no, it fucking sucks, dude. Just get good at the game. I don't have the time or the energy to get good at the game. I'm not that interested in the game as to where I want to spend hours and hours and hours trying to get good at it, learning these weird maneuvers that shouldn't even exist. They're just exploits of how the mechanics in the game work, you know? Like quickscoping. Quickscoping should have never been a thing. It's an exploit of the mechanics that the devs didn't account for. And because of that, everyone in Modern Warfare 2 was running around quick scoping the fuck out of each other with interventions. You're on a close quarters map and you're getting sniped from 5 feet away because people can quick scope, you know? That shit's annoying, and I don't think it should be get good or quit. I think it should be, hey, I don't have the time or the energy. I'm really not that interested. I just want something where I can enjoy myself. I want something. I get off work. I spend all day being disrespected, being subjected to humiliating and inhumane conditions, having to do things for people that I should not have to do, having to deal with attitudes from people that I should not have to deal with. I don't want to go home and then have to deal with some fucking loser who doesn't have to go through what I go through, ruining the experience for me by hitting those moves and then turning around and being like, you fucking suck. It's like, yeah, I do suck. I have a job. Get a job and see how good you are at this, right? So like that's kind of one of the things that I've been harping on for a long time in terms of AOE is like they should have their own equivalent of skill-based matchmaking, except instead of it being skill-based, it should be you're not allowed to castle drop. You're not allowed to play timidly, right? Because that's another piece that I don't like is people will set up like this is something I've been seeing more of. People set up walls of castles. It's like castle 7 or 8 tiles, castle 7 or 8 tiles, castle, and they have their army behind the castle. So when you try and destroy one of the castles to get through, they send the army out and they kill all your guys. And now you're just in a situation where it's like, this guy's not actually trying to fight. He's just trying to wait until I get bored. He's literally just trying to wait until I get bored. And then I'm going to quit. Like, what the fuck, you know? There's shit like that I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You know? And like, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, yeah, I'm autistic about it, right? I'm autistic about it. It's one of those things I can go on and on and on about, right? I get it. It doesn't really matter that much, but also to me it kind of does, because again, like, as someone who doesn't have a lot, the things that I do have, I'm going to hold dear. And AoE is one of those things that I have, right? Everything else in my life is just going here and having to deal with this fucking asshole who is like draining my life force. He's sucking the blood out through my fucking arteries, you know? And when I do get home, I don't want to have to deal with other people who are just like the guys at work that I have to deal with, right? If that makes sense. If that will make sense. If that makes sense. Hildebrand Slide. I think I said that right. Scott, my power has been out from the hurricane since Wednesday and probably going to be out another few. Your streams are helping me get by, sleeping in my car to charge my phone and get AC. Keep it up. Hey, man, I hope you're doing all right, dude. I hope you're doing all right, man. You know, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram and let me know if there's anything crazy, if there's anything you need. You know, we can try and figure something out. I was nervous about Haley because Haley was not answering anybody. You know, I hit her up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I'm like, "Yo, are you alive?" And she didn't get back to me. But just this morning, she got back to me. She's all good. You know, I was really nervous about that. I didn't know the hurricane was that bad. You know, so like if you need anything, man, you know, I hope you're doing all right. I hope everything's all good with you. But you know, if you need anything, let us know, because those hurricanes were no joke. They were definitely no joke, you know. Really? I had to start the whole fucking mission over?
No weapons until you reach the enemy base. Strider 1, it's a good chance you've alerted the enemy just now. I thought I told you not to use
There's a
weapons.
good chance. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did it. Some things that are generally accepted are just plain bullish. I don't quite know what you mean by that, Cavalog. What you mean by bullish? Did you mean bullshit? Because if so, then yeah, like there are a lot of things out there, and that's kind of right. That's kind of what I mean by does this game remind me? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna pause it real quick. That's kind of what I mean by does this game remind me of the world? right? Because the world we live in today is one where lies, dishonesty, right, are cherished above all, right? We live in a world where it doesn't matter what the truth is. The only thing that matters is, do you have one more person who believes you than the other guy? If there's 10 people in a room, if there's 10 people in a room and you and somebody are having an argument, it doesn't matter who's right, it doesn't matter who's telling the truth. Do the other 8 people support you or him? And it doesn't have to be all of the other 8 people. There's one here, there's one here. The other 8 people, they go to either side, whoever they're siding with. Do you have at least one more person than he has? That's the only thing that matters today. We live in a democratized society down to the very essence of the way that we handle things, right? And it's just disgusting, you know? And this is what I've been dealing with. My work has been telling lies about me. They straight up told lies about what I did and how I did things and other things like that in a bid to try and get rid of me, right? And they couldn't do that, but they still told the lies, and they still are holding steadfast to what they're fucking saying, which all of it is false. Literally everything they tried to make up is it's not true at all. Right? I don't want to tell, I'll tell the story if I either get fired or if I leave, right? It's just fucking insane, right? I don't want to have to go home and then decide, hey, let's play some video games, and then I have to deal with the same kind of person who would be at my work telling lies about me. You know, the same kind of person who, it's not about actually overtly playing the game the way that it's supposed to be. It's about, oh, well, if I kill this boar right now, I can get an extra 2 seconds to chop some extra wood, and then I can use that wood to buy this, and then I can use that to buy that, and then I can castle drop 7 tiles away from his wall, and then I can use the castle to shoot down his wall, and then I'll wait for him to try and kill my castle, but then I'll send my guy, like that's the shit that I'm talking about. Is everything is so, it's that much, right? That much. People are looking for that much space. They're always looking for that much space. And when they find that much space, they get in there and they act like ice in the pavement, right? This is how cracks form in pavement. There's a small little piece of pavement that is cracked. Water gets into the crack, it freezes overnight, and the ice expands, thus expanding the crack, right? That's the way that these people operate, and that's the way people are taught to operate today. And that's the way that people play these online games, is like, oh no, I'm not gonna play based off of like how you would want to be in like a firefight or something like that. I'm not going to play based off of how 2 civilizations would go to war with each other. No. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to fucking bring my guys into that dude's walls and build a castle inside his walls, you know, because I'm able to, because there's an exploit that I utilize that guy either doesn't even know about, or he doesn't want to use it because it feels stupid using it. And because of that, I'm going to win. Because of that, I'm going to win. And then I'm going to dance around and be like, yeah, I'm the best. And it's like, you're not even good at the game. You're just good at being fucking a shyster about it. You're good at being a jailhouse lawyer about it. Getting off on technicalities and shit like that, you know? We live in a world where people are incentivized to be the types of people who would get a murderer off on a technicality, you know? We live in a world where, like, they'd be like, oh, well, I mean, this guy obviously raped that woman. He obviously did, but he raped her on a Tuesday, and you can only arrest people for rape on Wednesdays, so I guess we gotta let him go. Ooh, oh, you know? Like, that's the world that we live in, and that's why I get so upset about these things. I don't want to go home and be reminded of that world that I was just subjected to for the past 12 to 16 hours. I want to go home and relax and not have to think about that. So to go home, hop on a video game, and then you're reminded of that, because that's exactly how people are playing the game. And that's why I'm like, that's why I get pissed off about it. That's why I start talking shit to people. Even on these streams, I'm like, this guy's playing like a bitch, dude. It's because that's a bitch way to play, if we're just being honest. Like, you can say what you want about my skill set. Yeah, I'm not good at the game. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm not good at the game. But neither is the guy who beat me. In fact, he's probably worse at the game than I am, but he's using exploits, you know? He's using legal cheating.
We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Rust? Dude, probably. I've never played Rust before, you know?
Good. Maintain your current course.
You know, I couldn't tell you about Rust. I have no clue about it, you know? And that's another thing is, like, people tell me to play games like Rust, and it's like, why the fuck would I want to do that? I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to have to learn a game on the level that I would have to learn something like Rust, you know? I don't want to have to be sweaty about it, you know?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
You will conquer all allegations. Here, King, drop this, and a crown emoji. Thank you, Scratch Coast. The thing is, like, I might not be able to. Because the way it worked is they gave me a final written warning. Which the implication there is the next time I get a warning, it's not a warning. I'm just straight up fired, you know? And we are appealing that, not to get it removed completely, but to get it knocked down to a first offense, a first warning, right? Which is ridiculous because, again, it's all lies, you know? It's all fucking lies. And, man. You know, when I become at liberty to talk about this shit, I'll tell you guys about it, right? And you're gonna, like, it's the quintessential example of what I'm talking about, you know? There is a, oh, whoa. Oh man. Yeah, it's the quintessential example of what I'm talking about is wrong with the world today, where, like, like, everybody is trained to act and react like a sociopath, even if they're not a sociopath, you know? In this case, I'm dealing with a legitimate sociopath, and he thinks he's got me, but he doesn't, right? I got him, and he doesn't realize it, because I know exactly how to deal with him, and I have the upper hand. Again, like, I'll tell you more about it as time goes on, but, you know, as time goes on, if I feel like I can discuss it with you guys. But, like, it's just, damn. I'm trying to make sure I don't fuck this up. It's just disgusting that everybody is constantly, nobody is trying to play fair, nobody's playing honest. Nobody wants to. Everybody just wants to see what they can get. Fucking. Oh, man. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, fuck. We got through. Holy shit. I don't know how, but we got through, boys. We got through. But yeah, nobody's playing fair. Nobody's playing the way that you're meant to be. Nobody's being honest anymore because nobody wants to be honest because
You've exceeded the altitude restriction. You most likely triggered the enemy's radar. We've lost the
liars rule and ruin the world simultaneously. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what they do. It's not cheating if someone wants to castle drop you. It's a test of your scouting skills. In my opinion, it's legal cheating. Right? You can sit here and be like, it's not cheating. It's like, well, fuck you. It's cheating, in my opinion, right? This is a battle of opinions here, right? And the logic that I use to call it cheating, for one thing, I'm not saying it's cheating as in, like, taking steroids, right? It's not cheating as in you're using hacks in the game, right? When I call it legal cheating, it's more because I don't have a better term for it. But the idea that somebody is going to drop a castle 7 tiles away from my shit, that would never happen in a real battle. That would never happen IRL, right? And that's the annoying part about it, is that, like, this guy, he's not some tactical genius. He's not some war general tier dude. He's just some fucking guy who knows that, like, a lot of people play a certain way, so he's going to subvert those expectations by playing in a way that is completely unorthodox and unrealistic to what would happen in a real battle, right? When I say it's cheating, I don't mean, like, legit cheating. I mean it's just like a cheap way to play, and I think that there should be a game mode that restricts that. You know, I think there should be a game mode where it's like, okay, if you want to drop a castle outside of your walls in arena, you can only do it up to a certain point. You know, you can't bring it all the way over to their side of the map and then drop it to try and knock them off of their gold, or to try and use it to take down their walls, right? That shit's just like ridiculous, you know? Brandon Wiley says, years of playing SC2 conditioned me to be extremely ruthless and unconventional, competitively speaking. Yeah. Scott, have you ever seen The Neverending Story with its character Atreyu? When I was really, really young. Yeah, I know that's where the band Atreyu got their name. These moves are called cheese strats, Scott, if you want a term other than cheating.
No weapons until you reach the enemy base.
Yeah, I mean, you see, I don't know if cheese strats is I don't know if that's a good enough name for it, though. I don't think it's got enough bite to it. I don't think it's got enough, I don't think it's rude enough. Like, one of the things, I forget who does it, I think it might be the Hindustanis or something like that. There's one organization, there's one civ in AoE 2, they call it douching, right? There's a strategy called douching, right? I think that's a good name for that strategy. I forget exactly what it even entails. It was something that I just happened to see randomly one day, you know? It was something that I was playing with Taylor and one of his friends, and we were playing online, and the guy tried to douche him, and he's like, oh, he's douching me. And I was like, wait, what the hell is that? And they explained it to me, and it was like the weirdest fucking most annoying shit, and it didn't even work for the guy. Luckily, and when I say we, mostly Taylor, but we were able to fuck them up anyway, you know? Yeah. It's just, there is a complete... Oh, no. Oh. Alright, there we go. Fucking, maybe I do need a controller for this desperately, you know? I know I can get through this. I know I can get through this. I got through it the last time. It's just, I was so full of adrenaline. I was so full of adrenaline that I was like, oh, like, fuck, okay.
All aircraft reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters.
Want to keep it under a Mach.
Maintain your current course.
But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is, like, there's... People are just liars. They're naturally just liars today. You can't trust people who are, like, you can't even trust your neighbors. Because they're gonna grab a lawyer, and they're gonna have the lawyer write a cease and desist about how, like, your tree branches are hanging over their yard, and that is a breach of the statute that was written in 1883 that says nobody's trees can be hanging over somebody else's yard, and if they are, the penalty is death, right? Like, that's the type of bullshit people are pulling all the fucking time. And it's just disgusting. It's disgusting, and I can't stand it. As somebody who has always prided himself in being fair and honest, you know, I have had to learn to be less fair and less honest, because in order to protect myself, I've had to realize sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. I.e., if somebody's gonna lie about something, I'm not gonna treat them with fairness in the future, you know? I.e., there was a time I was I was working at this, this grocery store, like, close to 10 years ago. It was a union store. I told a customer to leave. I didn't tell him to fuck off. I didn't call him names. I just told him to leave. But he ended up lying and saying that I was, like, extra rude to him, right? He was being rude to me. That's why I told him to leave. I ended up getting suspended, and during the meeting to see if I would be able to come back to work, because that's how it works with a union. Come on. Oh, fuck. Down. All right, good. During the meeting, right, they brought up another incident that occurred close to a year before that. a year before that, it was Christmas Eve. I was working at one of the counters at that grocery store, and they asked me to do something because a customer who came in mad late, and we should have told no, fuck off, wanted some, I forget what they even wanted. They just wanted something from me, and I told them, hey, I'm sorry, I already closed down and, like, cleaned everything. They went to the manager. The manager was like, could you just get it for him? I was like, this fucking bullshit, dude. Fuck this shit. And then I went and I got it for him. I didn't swear in front of the customer. I didn't freak out in front of the customer. I just swore, not even at, just in front of the manager, right? Nothing came of that. I never heard about it again up until it became convenient for them to try and throw that in my face as a means to make me into a bad employee. You know what I did when they said that? I said, no, I don't remember anything like that. And I think it's kind of convenient that you're bringing that up now if it apparently happened however long ago. It happened mad long ago, but it's only a problem now. Why is that? Huh? What's going on here with that? Dude, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit right there. You guys saw that. Damn. I think I gotta lock in. I think I gotta lock in for that part specifically. But the bottom line of what I'm saying is, yeah, I remember exactly what the guy was talking about, because that was a bullshit situation and I was very upset. I was as appropriate about being upset as I could be, right? I wasn't in front of the customer like, this fucking asshole. It was in back. The manager asked me. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous, dude. Fuck this shit, man. And now they're gonna try and pull that out. Like, of course I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I do remember that. No, fuck that. I lied. I said, no, I don't remember that. What are you talking about? Because they were being unfair. So why would I be the fair guy to the unfair guy, right? It kind of goes hand in hand. It kind of goes hand in hand with what Nick and Sam talk about this. You know, you're gonna be the stand-up guy for Bank of America. You're gonna be nice to Bank of America. You're gonna play it straight. You're gonna play it straight and fair with fucking Bank of America, right? Like, get out of here. That's crazy. You know, you're gonna play it straight. You're gonna play it straight with the guy that is lying about you to try and get you fired from a position that you've been around longer than that guy has. He's the new guy who comes in, and because he thinks he's big bad manager, he gets to turn around and like try and restructure everything and get rid of people he doesn't like. You're gonna be nice to that guy? Are you crazy? You know? And thank you to the gentleman, right? I'm not gonna say your name because it's your real name. But thank you to the gentleman who just deposited $4 to my Cash App. Thank you so much. You know, maybe after this I'll read a Bible verse, because it's supposed to be $5 Bible verse. You gave me $4. I'll split the difference. We'll read a Bible verse after that. I think you probably only gave me 4 because you didn't want me to feel pressured to read anything or whatever. That's fine. I'll do it anyway. Because why not? Why not? You know. When I worked stores, I had a guy get the wrong cigs from a Polish coworker, come back in during rush hour, skip everyone, and loudly proclaim he'd killed her if he didn't get the right ones. That's crazy. Yeah, you're in Ireland where there's a ton of Poles too. There's tons of Polish in Ireland. You know, when you complete the game, you'll be free playing this mission, trying to speed through this valley fast as you can. Oh boy, you know. My boss lied about shit too. Didn't expect it from him either. It's disgusting. And complaining about his weight. Motherfucker, gentleman. What, he lied about his weight, or he lied about things that you did or he did or stuff like that, you know? But yeah, like, there's no honor anymore. We don't like, you know, the West is fallen. Millions must die. Billions must die, right? Like, one of the worst aspects of the West falling, right? Not that, like, I'm not one of those doomer types either, right? I'm not one of those doomer chuddies, right? That's not my thing. But the worst part about the situation we're in currently is that you literally can't trust anybody to do the right thing. You have to look upon people with a certain degree of skepticism, no matter what, and you have to be ready for them to do something awful to you, because they will. Because something that they want, they have been taught not to wait patiently and not to work hard for it, but to take the most direct path. That's what hip-hop has done to people. Hip-hop, everything in hip-hop nowadays, and for a long time, has been, yeah, what I want, I take. Yeah, I'll kill you. I'll be killing motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, I take what I want. I takes what I wants, you know? That's been hip-hop for pretty much time immemorial. And it's just disgusting, you know, the ghettoification of our world, you know, and it's not just that hip hop does that, it's everything and everyone does that, because we are naturally selfish creatures. We want what we want when we want it, and if we don't have to wait for it, we won't. And because of that, a lot of people are willing to do things that they should not be willing to do in order to sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, damn, bro. I don't know how that happened. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Anyway. People see that they can get what they want, and all they have to do is step on somebody. And they're very, very willing to step on somebody. Me, I'm not really willing to step on somebody to get what I want. That's not my thing. I'd literally rather go without it, and I go without things all the time when I could step on somebody to get what I want. You know, I could easily step on mad people all the time to get what I want. But I don't. Because I wouldn't feel right. That wouldn't feel good. It wouldn't feel right. I don't want to do that to people. You know, but I'm not everybody. Everybody's not me. And I'm not saying I'm perfect either. I'm definitely not perfect myself. I've done some stupid things and some bad things to people who sometimes they deserve it, but a lot of the time they don't. You know? But it's just frustrating to see the direction the world is taking, especially considering what I'm in the middle of right now, you know? It's just disgusting, you know? Literal conspiracy against me because I'm a nice guy, you know? Because I don't want people to be abused and manipulated. Oh, fuck. Alright, okay, alright. We got out of that difficult part. Alright. Maybe I should have used the Dark Star, because the Dark Star flies a little less. It flies a little bit less, oh, there's more. It flies a little bit less, quick. Although it's not as maneuverable, right? But then again, maybe the lack of maneuverability is not the worst thing in the world, all things considered. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Please tell me it's just around the bend. Please tell me around the bend I'm good. Oh, man. Oh.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Man. Thank God. Let me know if you need to get something, baby. I don't know when you want to start on dinner, you know.
It's time for their wake-up call.
You know, maybe in 20-30 minutes.
Hurry up, finish them off.
Might not be a bad idea. I don't know, chat. Light on or off? Light on or off, chat? I don't know if they're actually gonna answer me. They're like, light off, you ugly fuck. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. That's okay. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I've been streaming longer. Those 24-hour streams, like, I did them, and now streaming is like nothing to me. Like, it's so easy for me to stream like 3, 4, 5 hours. It's crazy.
If the enemy is still present in large numbers
Yeah,
when
you
our
know.
ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I am thinking of like, depending on how things go with my work, though, I might end up doing a 24-hour stream next weekend. I might. We'll see. It depends on It depends on what goes down, what's going on, you know?
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Oh. Come on.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Strider 1, why doesn't anybody else do it?
I feel their pain, I really do.
Oh, shit. Damn. Yo, Yo, you know what that was? I got confused as to what was the ground and what was the earth. That's like a real thing that happens to pilots. That means I'm like a real pilot. That means I'm like a real pilot. Like, dude, I'm like totally like a real pilot, bro. Damn, these guys are like fucking... It's a good thing I play on easy. You know, and that's another thing. It's like I said, like, that's why I play on easy. I don't give a shit about trying to be impressive. You know? I don't care about, oh, dude, I got to level 5 million. I got to level 5 million on Nazi zombies. It's like, I don't give a shit, dude.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Gunboat. Fucking A.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
The element of surprise, they know we're here. They literally know we're here. It should be a crime to play a game like this in third person. Oh, you're talking about the cockpit view? Dude, fucking cockpit view like fuck, how do you toggle it again? Whoop.
Target acquired. Missile away.
I'm trying to figure out how to do the cockpit view again. Oh. See, that's the thing is I'm having a hard time looking around with it. You know, I don't know how to look around with, you know, scan left, scan right. That is pretty sick, though. Yeah, I can scan right because that's the direction I need to go in. Oh, you know what? You know what we will do? You know what we will do? We'll hit the top altitude. We'll stall out.
They have a lock on me.
8,000 meters. You can see the fucking moon. Oh, man. That is pretty sick, though. That is pretty sick.
Reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches.
Come on. Come on. Let me fire it. Let me fire it. Let me fire it. Sweet.
Breaking up. Eject. Emergency. The enemy reinforcements. They're stopping us.
Are there cool cheats for this game? I don't know if there's cheats for this game.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Sweet.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Strider 1, missile launched. We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Damn.
Punch 2.
Come on. Sweet. How's my radar going? Come on.
Say goodbye.
Oh, sick.
Eliminated.
They got a beat on you.
Oh, damn. You got me. These guys are fucking me up, though.
I'm in position. He's mine.
Yeah, they still have me on lock.
I don't know what these guys hope to accomplish, but happy to have them.
See if I can take those two out. Get them the fuck off, huh?
It was not struck. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I do like the cockpit in this one, though, I will say.
Maintain in my sights. Locked on.
The enemy's
Oh,
looking
man.
to engage. Watch your back.
Yeah, my altitude's dropping, but it's not dropping too rapidly. Oh, it's kind of dropping rapidly now.
Strider 1, lock on target. Target destroyed. Target
All right,
eliminated.
we're good.
Great work.
Pretty sure we cleared the airway, the airway, but the landing strip, whatever. These guys, though. Bang, bang. Oh yeah, go fuck yourself, lizard. I commit a war crime. I start shooting at him while he's bailed out. Oh shit. Oh. Come on, tell me I'm gonna get both of them. Tell me I'm gonna get both of them. Yeah, I got both of them. Oh, never mind. Damn. That dude's fucking slippery, huh?
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some
Ah,
goddamn
really?
support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it.
Fox 2.
That's the
Sweet.
last of them. We've achieved air superiority.
We did it. That's the last one. Wait, oh yeah, it is. Oh shit.
How are you?
Damn.
Are you still in this?
Damn, 86%. These guys might fuck me up. The 5th gen fighter's cockpit is very clean and minimal. Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate. Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Alright. Come on.
Target
Sweet.
acquired.
Got him. One more. Yeah. Oh, there's more APCs.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Damn. Damn. Oh, fuck. Damn, he was getting me. Mission failed. You violated the Geneva Convention. Dude, I wish you could end it like that.
There's still quite a few enemies holding in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer.
Oink.
Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them.
Damn, that's rude.
Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Cockpit view immediately puts you on nightmare difficulty mode. It really does. Yeah. It does make it a lot harder. I don't know what I can even... Damn. Like, there's nothing I can even, fight.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all...
I don't even know how to, I don't even know how to put it back.
Roger that.
I think
Basilisk 1.
we're stuck in here for a minute. Oh, no, it's V. Okay. And then there's this. This is even worse.
with international law.
Like, this is just...
Broad pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Roger the flight control.
Roger that.
I was waiting for something extra to happen. Strider 1, you are on fire. There are holes. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, damn, it's a carrier land... No, it's not a carrier landing. I thought we were doing a carrier landing. I was like, oh, fuck. We are not good.
Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters to the runway.
Come on, baby.
Maintain current heading.
You're right on course, he says, as I almost crashed short. I almost hit short of the runway. Nice.
Right on the money, Strider
Hell
1.
yeah.
Strider 1 is
Pro.
dead. Let's go and greet him.
This is the only game I know where first person actually feels like it puts you in the fight. The virtual HUD is disgusting for bombing missions. It's kind of handy though.
All aircraft reduce altitude. We have altitude
All right, yeah,
restrictions from here on out.
we ain't watching that. Only took me 5 tries. Only took me 5 tries, you know. You know. tearing through the
Excellent
zombie.
work on the night raid.
Oh,
Submarines
excuse me.
have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve.
Did
as
you
a
hear
forward
Hanato
point for
Moicano's
take
post-fight
Farbati.
speech yesterday? Nah, but I heard he shit on Macron, which is fantastic. All right. Next mission. I think we might get a cutscene. Ah, I told you.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved.
And understand
To tell you
how
the truth,
much he fucking sucks.
I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring.
That's a glare.
Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything.
Has
that
Doja
happened
Cat
on the
reached
ground.
out to you? Nope. None of them have.
I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly.
The plane suddenly
I've
arced
never
up
seen a plane move like that.
and then nose down.
Mihai hit the high G's multiple times
And hit the
before
fucking ground.
disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Was it? I was gonna say, fucking really? That's what they're gonna say. This is the cheesiness of Ace Combat. This is the cheesiness of Ace Combat. His kingdom is the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbati, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbati and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbati from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all
Hell
accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air.
Oh yeah, I love that
Should
shit.
you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north.
Rip Sky King.
During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacks. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until guys are the stars of this battle. Erusha will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Sorry, I'm just sending something real quick. Hello. I don't know, you came in. I said hello. I'm thinking I'll go Dark Star this time. You know? Alright. So, we're gonna start the mission. He's just cheating on us, chat, don't worry. No, sir. The only two chat... Look. You and the Fish Tank Live chat are part of my polycule. Okay? Alright? We're all in the polycule together. I'm checking the Fish Tank chat. I'm checking my DMs and stuff like that. You know? There's only 10 people watching me on Fish Tank right now. You know? I know when it comes to video games, Ace Combat is kind of a... it's a specific taste. Not an acquired taste, but it's very specific. You know? Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead, I'll hit. Hell yeah. I love the Dark Star, dude. It's like the updated B-2 bomber.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Frabanti
Oh,
reconstruction
fuck.
line. Silver
You see what I'm talking about with this shit?
We need you to help our boys in those
How am I
three
like
locations.
what?
This'll end the war. It's time
Oh,
to
gee.
commence the operation.
Cool,
Now,
fantastic.
folks,
I can look up.
As your company commander, I
Fuck
thought
it.
some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me.
Shut the fuck up,
So
Wise man.
I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just
I'm
to show
I'm
you
trying
guys
to dog fight with a fucking bomber.
trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
All right, where's
Strider 1, your return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
all right.
No, it's real funny.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1,
Damn, hits.
below you are to secure the Silver Bridge.
Oh shit, I destroyed it, but oh shit, an A10. I destroyed the A10. Oh man, dude, you can't see shit in this. That's because this thing isn't meant to be piloted that way. It's meant to be utilized as fucking, you know, it's meant to be utilized as this, just bombing runs. That's it.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Frabanti reconstruction park.
Alright.
They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy
Oh
was
fuck, I
fast
don't
and
want to
protected.
return to base.
Use some air support. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
No, I don't. Come on, baby. Oh, fuck, I didn't want that. It's hard to switch between weapons sometimes.
That was a fast response. Looks like the enemy understands how
I am going pretty quick, though. Fucking 4,200 miles an hour. That's what, 7, 14, 21? Or is it kilometers? Fuck. I don't know if it's kilometers or miles. Oh shit. I would assume it's I don't know. I don't know.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Alright, sick. Oh fuck, I don't want to resupply. I don't want to resupply. I want to destroy these guys. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go out to the ocean next. Oh shit! Oh, whoa! Ho ho!
Cyclops 1, launching missile.
Friendly cost. Where'd these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
That's inches per hour.
Strider 1, locked on target.
I'm going at 2,900 inches per hour.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Roger. Mark will be secured. Yogi and Victor clear the way. I had a feeling.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops
Yeah.
will take care of the enemy.
Roger.
The missiles have got a lot of armament. Stop these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asses.
Okay, Trigger.
Oh.
The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Lucian.
Alright.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Alright, destroyed something. Oh, sweet, the battle cruiser. Nice. Oh, I'm already way over where I'm supposed to be. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not. I'm not. I was like, oh, dude, I already have so much fucking, so many points. Alright, come on. Come on.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Oh, I got a hit.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, yeah, I'm traveling Mach 4. That's crazy.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
You're Mach 3.5 right now.
Strider 1, return to the operation area.
Almost dipped out. I just run. I just run away and don't stop. Alright, come on, tell me I got it. Sweet.
Special delivery. The enemy's up to our right. Fire! Fire!
Yeah, I'd rather.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Oh,
Strider's ready. Fox 2. Evade that missile, Strider 2.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
whoa.
Missile.
Oh man.
Missile. Missile.
Damn, these guys are
We're the ones driving the enemy back, not the other way around.
Missile.
Strider 1, return to the operation area.
come on.
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired.
Missile.
Target obliterated.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Nice, we got him. Hell yeah. We're fucking them up.
Operation area.
Not gonna lie, I do kind of like the cockpit though.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Nah, I'm gonna miss that one. Oh no, I destroyed it. Perfect.
Lady Luck's now on our side.
Scott, your machine gun should be lasers. They do good damage too. You can use them simultaneously on ground targets. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. See, it's easy to rely strictly on the you know, the fucking on those. Yeah, I don't have them yet. Look at that guy though. No ace combat only works with Gillettes. There we go. Let's see if I can I want to see if I can line it up. Oh shit, I'm hitting. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Eat shit, pussy. Get fucking lazy. Oh, speed is in kilometers. Just did the conversion. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, uh-oh. I think I've almost gotten all of their, I've almost gotten all of their ships. Sweet. Oh, damn. You got me.
Strider 2, evade that missile. Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1. Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships.
There we go.
How many did we lose?
Sweet. Oh, yeah. That's all his, that's all their, that's all they got for their navy. I will go ahead, though, on the way back.
There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them
No,
out.
that's the wrong one.
Hostile forces moving near
Oh, well.
HQ. We don't have enough
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to, I need a little bit under 5,000 more points. I can get that in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
Alright. Landing in this thing is gonna be fucking a nightmare.
Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, dude, fuck. I'm going almost 1,000. Damn, you can, oh man, you can see how fast it's going on the, whatever it's called. Oh man, I'm halfway. Nah, I'm good though, I'm good though, I'm good though. Sweet. Hell yeah. Alright, so that was good. And yeah, let's do it. Is it? Oh, duh.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
So I want to do a takeoff maneuver where they just go straight, like as soon as they take off, they go straight up. They go take off, bang. I like doing that. It's just fun. Alright. I'll hit that SU-37. I might as well.
That area's all yours, Strider. Back up one squadron at the Silver Branch.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Target
Bang.
out of range.
Enemy's got a lock.
Alright. Yeah. I'm in such good shape. I got 5 minutes to get less than 4,000 more points.
Strider 1, locked on target. Vehicle eliminated.
Damn. Fucking them up. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I know I talk about it a little bit. I keep forgetting if I actually finish the idea though. I think next week I might do another 24-hour stream if time and other things permit. If not, we'll look into the future into a point in time where it might actually work out. We'll do Fallout 2, and we'll just chill. We'll have a good time. You know, I think you guys will like it. We did Fallout 1, and you guys had a really good time. At least from what people were telling me, everyone was having a really good time. I know I had a really good time. That was an interesting experience having to play from start to finish. You know, and by the time I finished it, I felt like I accomplished something cool, you know, something fun. It was nice. So we'll see what we can make work in that regard, you know. This is a premiere, not a live stream. Yeah, that's right. It's a premiere, not a live stream. Yeah, this is a premiere, Piggy Detractor. All right. We just got really lucky to guess who would be calling it a stream and who we would have to correct. Oh, there's like no. Okay, in that case. Flare? Flare? I thought I could fucking flare. How do you... Oh, G is flare. Okay.
Missile.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Well. Bang, bang. Need a couple more and I'm all set. Are you finna be on Fish Tank Season 3, dude? I mean, hey, I will if they need me, you know? I don't know that, like, I'm not someone who they tell things to. I'm not, and I mean, I could be an ideas guy. I just, you know, I'd love to be able to write. I'd love to be able to, like, do different things. But, you know, I feel I still probably have a little bit more proving of myself to do before they'll be like, hey, yeah, like, give us some ideas, you know? Understood what? What are they talking about? Anyway, but yeah, I don't know that much about what's going on for the season. I don't think anyone does other than Jet, Ben, and, you know, a couple other people, right? That's just the way it is. Come on, baby. So, like, I haven't been told anything. I haven't been informed as to what my role will be, if I will have a role, you know? So when people ask me that, I don't want to say no, but I can't say yes right now, you know? And that's why I over-explain every time, is because I want it to be understood, like, no, but also not yes. Not no, but not yes. And I'm just waiting to see if they need me in whatever capacity, you know? There we go. Sweet. You kind of held Season 2.5 together a little bit. You were really into that whole RP thing. That was good. I don't think I held 2.5 together, although I did try my best. I did try my best to do certain things at certain times. I think, if anything, Bitch Tank was where I shined the most in terms of my ability to try and hold something together, right? And you can say what you want about Bitch Tank. I know Bitch Tank wasn't the best Fish Tank thing out there. In fact, if you had to rank it, I think a lot of people would probably rank it as more along the lines of some of the worst, right? Which, like, hey, that's fine, you know? Like, if you're gonna rank something, something is gonna have to be the worst. But, like, I do think that Bitch Tank would have been a lot less good, a lot less fun, if I was not there stirring the pot. If I was not there starting shit, either directly or indirectly, I think it would have been a lot harder to deal with. I think it would have been there would have been a lot less to watch, you know? Oh shit, I got him.
Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
You're right.
I still believe Ben is the answer to everything, of course.
It's Mr. Rex.
Preacher said don't send her stupid reels, so I sent her a stupid Ben reel. She was equally displeased. That's funny. Am I gonna have to fight this dude wearing the Dark Star? Wearing the Dark Star? Using the Dark Star? That's gonna suck.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage.
Oh boy.
Monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a
Mr.
tall order,
X.
but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
You have a high-speed bomber. Bring down this dude who's in a fighter. Oh shit, I got him. I don't think I got him with my gun though. Ben is gonna pull a Dennis Reynolds one of these days with the secret family death faking thing. That'd be pretty funny. Mr. X.
Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are self-red heavy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hit multiple times. Damn.
Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject. Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Oh damn. I'm stalling. I'm stalling because I'm trying to hit fucking turns.
If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
No. Don't shoot down Wise Man.
Stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger.
Waiting for the perfect shot, eh?
Target is hit.
I got him.
Give him one more.
Yeah, I've already hit him multiple times.
Chaff and flares completed.
Sweet. Those flares work like a charm. Oh shit. I hit the wrong way. Oh damn, he's oh fuck.
Strider 1, you've got their attention.
Uh-oh. Oh, I hit him again. Where's he at? 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 Where is he at? Damn. There's actual damage on the buildings. I like that. I like that little aspect of it, you know?
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing! I'll keep
Oh, no. Oh, not Wise Man.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is dead.
Not Wise Man. Oh, no.
Ready, Wiseman? I'm sorry, Count. His plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
His plane exploded with him in it. Wise Man, can you hear me?
Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard. Wilco Count.
You know what? I'm gonna take out the other ones because they're bothering me. They're fucking getting on my nerves. I'm gonna take those guys out first. Oh, did I get hit? No, I did not. Where the hell are they? Oh. Alright, that guy should be fucked. Herman. Oh.
Bring down Mr. X.
Oh shit, damn.
It's fine. Have a little faith. Gotcha, pal.
What the fuck is the cockpit? I can't see anything out of it. Exactly. That makes it so tough. And I'm fighting their top guys right now. I'm fighting their top guns, if you will. Their aces. Seymour. Oh boy. Couldn't imagine being called Seymour. So that's a terrible name, man. Hey, Seymour. Ah, fuck. Damn. That means Mr. X. That means Mr. X is the one who's fucking trying to fire on me right now. Scott's a true ace now. Vision or no lack of doesn't matter. Excuse me.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Do I got him? Do I got him? Do I got him?
King of the skies.
Nope.
Triggers are lethal.
I got him now.
In gun range.
All right, good.
Scratch the last escort.
All right, Mr. Sex.
Eject, or you can still talk. You're holding your own out there.
Oh man, this is frustrating. This aircraft isn't maneuverable in the way his is, so we're trying to fucking fight each other right now.
Target acquired.
Oh damn it. Oh fuck.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit, this guy's too tough.
I don't think I could take him on.
Taking fire.
Come on. Come on. I'll take one if he takes one. I hit him.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do
Fuck,
it.
he's gonna get out of there.
You're the only one who
Oh no, I hit him. Oh shit,
radar
okay.
suddenly turned off. What is it? Respond. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that? I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky.
Did Creature trick some retort into selling his gaming PC or something? I saw a clip on Twitter, but didn't get full context. I have no clue. Fish toy, $5 to send someone a hard-boiled egg painted green. It seems like something the pay pigs would buy.
Listen up.
That might not be a bad idea. You're talking about for the season, right?
It's not just mission command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational
Wait a second,
success.
huh? What was that?
Guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got it decked.
I love how you can follow the missile.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
Wiseman died for nothing.
So Wise Man died for nothing. I don't know, dude. You did just take over their fucking capital. I think that's probably a good thing. I wouldn't say he died for nothing. Silence. Completed. Mission
This is a
15 in
peacekeeping force
campaign.
forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no
So
idea
everybody
when
just
or
went.
if they'll come back
So
online.
everybody just went dark.
Stand by for
Everyone
further
on all
details.
sides were just like, "Oh fuck, nobody can talk to anybody anymore." Whoops. All right, one or more new emblems.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze
Ocean
me
convicts.
that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here.
Scott, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Apparently,
Hopefully running an
the
MMA
computer
gym.
network was down.
May or may not be still be doing this to a
It was
degree as
wise
well,
decision
you
to
know?
make our drones autonomous
And just raising my
instead of
kids,
being
trying
radio
to
controlled.
get by,
Wise
you know?
and forward thinking.
Hopefully enough money to not have to worry,
Even with
but
their GPS
you know, I don't
offline,
expect to be
they can still use their
billionaire either.
sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data.
Have you ever played fighting games like Tekken or Street Fighter? I feel like you would like those. I like Mortal Kombat. I'm not a Tekken or a Street Fighter guy.
Should still be enough time to upgrade those.
You know, I like the lore of Mortal Kombat. The old continuity, the Midway continuity, not the NetherRealm continuity. NetherRealm kind of sucks.
Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here.
Oh, and I'm taking the girls
She's
too.
not much older than the girls, but she
They will
has a
be
way
my
about her. I'm
slaves,
sure she won't have any trouble with
if
it.
you will.
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Mission 16. Last Hope. This will probably be the last one we play, and then next week will be like a finale sort of stream.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next
okay?
operation after liberating Farbanti.
Oh, he's trying to
Let's
hump you
get to
too?
it.
My dog's
Since
been
the
humping
war
people's
began,
legs.
we've been
It's
receiving
fucking ridiculous.
communications
He's
in
being
secret
annoying.
from an officer in the Erusian army.
Yeah.
With the capital
My
under
wife
our
was like,
control,
"We need to."
Erusia's radical element is losing support
Do you need
quickly,
the
affecting
the
balance of
stuff in
power.
there?
No, I let go of it.
Oh, okay.
HQ is thinking of using the military
Here,
officer
go ahead-
as a
go
way
ahead and
to
grab it.
gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army.
Mhm.
The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
See, like, there's been some interesting things here, right? One of them is this. Like, one of them is this. Another one is, you know, clouds and stuff like that will affect your and their radar. I like those pieces of this. That is a good gameplay mechanic. that they have added. You know, like the gameplay is really good. I really enjoy everything about this game except the storyline. The storyline is just not that fun. It's not that interesting. It's just not that compelling, you know. And then there's also like a you know, that you can see like it's like the Japanese wanted to make a game that they thought would appeal to Western audiences without actually doing it, and because of that, they talked about diversity and you know, they have the tough, gritty female character with short hair, and oh man, she's an aircraft mechanic, and she grew up with the boys, and you know, all that stuff. Um, and it's just sort of like annoying in a way. It's not even like heavy-handed because it's like I said, it's the Japanese wanting to make a game that they think Westerners will like without actually understanding Westerners. And because of this, they looked at the West and they were like, what do Westerners what do a Westerner think about? What do Westerner like? What do Westerner like? They're like that, and they see Twitter. They saw 2019 Twitter because that's when this came out. Was 2019. They saw Twitter back then, and they saw all the leftists talking about diversity, inclusion, trans rights, you know, this thing, that thing, the other thing, and they were like, we will make this game, you know, like that's what it feels like it happened. You know, that's kind of what it felt like it happened. You know, but yeah, it's also another piece of this, right? There's companies in the East that they don't subscribe to that social justice warrior shit, and because of that, like when they try to make a game that's going to appeal to the West, they do it badly. They're like, "Oh, we'll talk about diversity in our thing," and I'm sure Western people Western audiences will like it, right? And it just comes off as like you know what they're trying to do, but they're not even hitting the mark right, you know. And then there's other situations like with the Ip Man series, right? Everybody knows about Ip Man. It was on Netflix. It's been on Netflix for a long time. Really good movie series. But Ip Man 4, there was an Ip Man 4 that was released. I'd want to say like either just before or maybe it was during COVID, the Donnie Yen Ip Mans. And like it's so clearly just Chinese propaganda. Like all of them are Chinese propaganda movies. Don't get me wrong, right? They're taking Ip Man, who was actually an anti-communist. He was a sheriff. He was a police officer in nationalist China, in the nationalist um, capital during the Chinese Civil War. And then when the Chi Kongs, when they won, Ip Man went to Hong Kong to escape them. He's like, nah, we'll live with the British because we'd rather live with the British than communists, you know? Um, and what China is now doing is they're trying to revise who Ip Man was on every level. Because Ip Man, to tell you the truth, was kind of a piece of shit. You know, he was funneling money from his athletic association to fund his opium addiction. He left his wife and his daughter stranded in China because at one point you could not travel from China to Hong Kong. They closed the border. You know, travel between China and Hong Kong was a no-go. And at that time, Ip Man's wife and daughter happened to go back to the mainland. They happened to go back to China to get some stuff. And then whoosh, border closed when they're getting their stuff. So they were trapped in China, and Ip Man did like nothing about it. He was just like, yeah, whatever. And not only that, but he started like fucking bitches. He started like using prostitutes and stuff like that. And his sons hated him for that. His sons didn't talk to him outside of like the martial arts training. You know, they still learned Wing Chun from him and stuff like that, but they didn't like want to be around him outside of that. Like Ip Man was actually kind of a piece of work, if we're being honest here. And like China, you know, turned around and they tried their best to you know, bury that aspect about him, bury those aspects about him. But then on top of that, they're trying to make it into this thing where like, yeah, he's a Chinese hero, Chinese nationalism, rah rah. And it's like, yeah, he was a Chinese nationalist, I'm sure, Chinese nationalist, I'm sure, but not to China, the communist country, to the Chinese people, you know. And it's just funny how they're trying to use him like that, right? But that's another way that Asian developers, Asian producers, whatever you want to call it, they'll kind of like they'll do the social justice thing. Is if they don't, if they it's either A, they don't understand it and because of that they just throw buzzwords in, or B, they do understand it and they use it as a way to try and push propaganda, right? And going back to that fourth Ip Man movie, there's literally a point where it's the most heavy-handed fucking thing, where this Chinese girl is in America and she's walking around, and of course a white guy is like, "Go back to China," and she's like, China, America has always been a land of immigrants, including Europeans who came here and took the land from the Native Americans and blah blah blah." And it's like, yeah, this middle school Chinese girl is walking around in the middle of the I think it was like 50s or 60s, maybe 70s. I could be wrong, right? It was somewhere, some point, way before any of these buzzwords were even used, way before the term Native American was actually used, right? And she's schooling people who are just starting shit with her for no reason. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. You know, it's just crazy. You know, this is crazy. Anyway, we'll start the mission. I forget what we're even doing here. So, what is with this? So say in F10 and F104C. Do I have a I'm just curious because, like, shouldn't I be able to buy? I could swear I was supposed to be able to buy these things, you know? I haven't done any sort of, like, I haven't, like, an attacker. I want to have an attacker. What's an attacker? You know, I don't know where to I don't know where to buy these things, you know? I would assume there's something, but I don't know. And I also forget what I'm even supposed to be doing. I think you know what? I might yeah, that's a Top Gun Maverick one. You know what? I feel like fucking around a little bit, you know? Buy stuff in the aircraft tree. Like, can I buy more jets though? Can I buy more aircraft in the aircraft tree though? Or can I only buy variations of the aircraft that they put in the game, as well as different special weapons?
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Trying to think of what nation would have created this. I feel like it's either Russia or Israel. I feel like it's one of those two.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group.
Cupcake.
Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two
Captain
pilots
Carl.
we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Oh shit! Hold on one sec. Sorry. I just want to take a bite of this. I want to take a bite of this. It's a strawberry shortcake cupcake. And it's mad good. Damn, bro. I got mad fucking. And of course, when I need that, when I need the paper towels, they're gone. These in there, so nice and cold. I ate like dog shit this week because I was just like, fuck it. My wife came back from Brazil. She was visiting family and getting some dental work done. She came back from Brazil, and I was just like, nah, my wife's back. I'm gonna enjoy the time with her. So I just ate like absolute shit.
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
That's one thing I like about this is you catch new you catch news anchors, you catch all this cool stuff, you know.
Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
I don't think I'm supposed to. RKTL, that sounds like a fucking news crew. I'd rather not take the chance of accidentally nailing one of those guys. Oh. Alright, well.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Target acquired. Strider Squadron. Identify the unknowns along the route.
I'm thinking, I don't know for sure.
Target is in machine gun range. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Erusian? Erusians are my friends.
Conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
Captain Carl. Yeah, so like some Erusians are my buddies now, other ones are not, you know? Like, yeah, it's like they said, it's a state of civil war, you know?
The tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
But yeah, I'm thinking the next game we might play is an Oblivion playthrough.
We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
I might do an Oblivion playthrough for the next game, depending on how things go, you know? Because I haven't played Oblivion in a little while, you know, a little over a year, and I'd like to play one on stream for you guys. I feel like that'd be fun, you know? Yeah, allies. So there's quite a few,
No orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
yeah, there's a lot of friendlies here. There's a lot of friendlies here that I would have killed. Tell me I got it. Yeah.
Attention, Osean forces. Your target is carrying a peace envoy.
Hold your fire! I repeat, hold your fire!
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Yeah, so there's some guys, some Erusians who are friendly, some Erusians who are not.
Trigger has destroyed the target. There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Missile inbound! Evade!
Locked on.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Did I get them both? I don't know. No, there. I have a feeling these guys might not be friendly. Some gay stuff.
Missile in the air. Evade. Strider 1.
Oh, no, we're good.
The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Those who protect General Labarthe are the real patriots. Democrats are the real racists.
Vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to
Oh,
vehicles.
jeez, it's fucking Sam's. Sweet. Oh, I hit him. I didn't kill him, though. That's annoying.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Baby. Yeah. Sweet. Got him.
Target shot down.
Alright.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes the traitor, Lamar. This is a white net they cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lamar's in that vehicle!
They set up in all the right places.
I do like this mission. I think this is an alright mission.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Enemy has a lock on you. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Alright. You gotta get those fucking idiots. You know, I'm 99% sure those guys are enemies too, so. Ah, I missed both, son of a bitch, because it's too much fucking, it's too many, buildings around. This mission is a pain in the ass, by the way, because you can't bomb the guy immediately. Yeah, I kind of like it, you know? I do kind of like it. Brazil is code for Israel, isn't it? Brisrael. Let's see if I can get one of those two. Tell me, I missed. Well, I destroyed one of them.
At least give us a side mirror.
Baby. Got him, perfect.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Yeah.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were
It was all the work of some.
radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they
Oh, there was an unseen force guiding them, huh?
They actually went to war, but
Wonder what that could have been.
his dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the
Fucking
princess. The Belgian technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former
There we go.
pilot to create drone AI. To us,
Drone AI.
magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point in
Ooh,
the
that was
helipad on this
a
man-made
risk.
island. We'll ditch the car, take the helicopter from there.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
There we go. Oh boy.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Oh, yeah, they're shooting right at him, so I'm gonna go ahead.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Whoops. Oh, it's a good thing that missed. That might have been a friendly. Applying Kerrygold now. Of course, Kerrygold makes everything better. Come on.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Open fire on that vehicle.
Alright, tell me those
VIP
didn't work.
is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Ah, fuck.
Try your smokes. 3 strikes one. They took a bite out of me. Breaking. Bandit acquired. Bandit back.
At the very least, I get the thing that's taking chunks out of him. My soda bread is falling apart in the toaster. You guys toast soda bread? I didn't think that was something you did. Damn, why didn't it inform me?
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Where's he at?
It's ID as usual.
Damn.
Fire with the ocean aircraft. General's order. Got him in my crosshairs.
Alright, come on. Come on. I'm trying to find where I'm even supposed to be right now. There we go. Not worried about sand.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
I'm worried more about this. What's that? Oh, damn.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Oh, shit. That was friendly fire.
Under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
That vehicle in front of ours. Cease fire. The info just came through. Weapons hold.
Try to help
There
us
we go.
before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as
I really had
follows.
to destroy that Sam before he would move forward.
1999
So
Delta
stupid.
Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe? Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erosion military.
Another power
It's
struggle.
all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
About that.
Radio?
No,
One in your cockpit.
that should be good then.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Fuck.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erosion
We got
forces.
another one.
Take it out.
Bang.
Our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way
Oh,
for it.
really? He's in trouble? Oh,
Take care of them.
poor him. Why didn't the Erosion forces decide to fucking, why didn't they, you know, decide to help out?
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
It wouldn't tell me.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
There we go. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, no. Here's the, is he getting attacked? What's happening right now? Yeah, it looks like they're getting attacked by a fucking...
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. We're thinking IFF designations were more astonishing.
Uh-oh.
They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley.
Oh. That one's attacking me and the fucking Labarth guy. And that dude. Oh, shit. Damn. Whoops. Whoopsies.
Do not attack before target identification is complete.
They were shooting at me.
I can't believe Arusea is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger? Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi and improve the general's day.
Alright, there we go.
Fire on a moment's
Oh,
notice.
got a little bit more over there.
3 minutes remaining.
A little bit more. That's actually kind of a lot of bit more.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
The general's a real
Ah,
celebrity.
sweet.
Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Let's see about here.
It's the OC
Yeah,
military.
allies.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the
I'm
combat.
sure those guys are probably not allies. Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn, that dude just took a chunk out of me. As long as I can protect what's his face.
Objective destroyed. Mission failed.
Really?
Abort mission.
Dude, fuck that. I ain't playing in the fucking playing in the cockpit for this one is ridiculous because I can't fucking see shit. Go ahead, I'll restart from the checkpoint because I want to get through
Bad
this.
news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi when they run the general's day.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
Yeah, the maneuverability feels so much easier now. Oh, shit. Yeah, this has to be like an Israeli or like a fucking Russian jet, because like you don't see shit like this in America, you know, or a European jet, which what's the difference? Am I right?
We're taking heavy fire.
Am I right or am I right?
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
All right.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Well,
Almost at the rendezvous. Making way to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility
ENN. Oh yeah? ENN.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. It should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
Oh, this is the grandkids and all that shit.
Closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Yep.
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about
Whoa,
carrying
there's a girl
civilians.
on board.
No.
What?
Unless she's a soldier.
I want to see if I can just, no, at the very least I have my ID.
Does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr.
Schroeder.
Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
Dr. Megan Schroeder.
Remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Oh, damn.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
That's
Longcaster,
awful.
permission to engage. Negative. What? It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. Seems as though that's the one I want to be going for. Oh, no, wait, no, duh, never mind.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
My baby gun.
How dare you?
Ah, man. I won't. Fuck it.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Damn, I hit him, but I didn't fucking kill him, even with the gun that I got.
Still in the fight.
There we go.
Yeah, good work. Straight
Oh
away.
man, it's going after the C1 right there. Ooh, that's not good. Oh man, is the C1 gonna make it? Ooh.
Hi. No good. Shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm behind my target.
Target is in
They're
machine
in my way.
range.
There we go.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Damn, he flies like me. Oh, somebody shot a missile? That's fine. I'll worry about that when it gets here. Scott, I am out. Have a great night. See you, Zachary.
Nice kill.
Yeah, I'm out after this one myself.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
Oh.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Yeah,
What
well,
the hell are you doing?
what do you mean mission failed? They locked on to me. You think, what? I'm supposed to let them get a jump on me like that? What do you mean, what are you doing? Alright, whatever. We'll see what happens.
This plane is carrying civilians.
Oh, you fuck. Gotta go all the way back.
Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No. Unless she's a soldier.
Dude, I fucking... I didn't get close enough to ID it.
not attack the civilian liaison.
Got my daily login bonus.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology.
They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. That is a crazy statement to hear from a modern military. They engage in witchcraft.
Permission to engage.
Like, what are we in fucking Liberia here?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, they shot two. I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes. My own miss.
Aim carefully.
Mine.
Damn.
No good. Shit.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
There we go.
I'm seeing fire.
Going from the Dark Star to an F-104 is like going from a Lambo to a Model T. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck. Whoops. Whoopsies, wrong one.
Trigger, ceasefire.
My bad. My bad. My bad, bros.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Target acquired.
Nice.
Nice kill.
Alright. Now they're gonna do their little thing.
All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is. The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
No, you mean what I did a minute ago?
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
I love the flares too. I think flares in this game are really cool. Oh wait. Ah, man.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
I hit the C1 by accident. I'm sort of losing steam here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, my dinner's ready. I want to get this mission done, but also it's like, well, fucking. I'm hoping it doesn't make me restart from. Wow, really? Is it gonna make me do that? All right, whatever. I'll try one more time. That is sort of frustrating. I like the idea. It's just I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I wanna eat dinner, and I wanna get out of here. You know, so I'm like, all right, let's hurry up and finish this. You know.
Not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Oh. Wow. I'm just failing in every. I'm getting tired of it, so I'm just like, whatever, let's fucking do this. You know, when you're frustrated with something and you do it more aggressively, and because of that you keep fucking up. That's what happened. That's what just happened there. I was like, whatever, let's just fucking hurry up. Alright, I gotta get close enough to them to fucking ID them, and then bang, I fucking crashed.
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Alright, sweet.
We've checked
Oh,
footage.
duh, whoops.
It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane.
Alright,
They engage
where
in
they at?
witchcraft with Belkin
I'll be done in like 5 minutes, baby.
for leading the military down the wrong path.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Unknown's attacking. attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the
Oh
hell's going
fuck! I
on?
should have.
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Again, I'm like frustrated at the fact that I've needed to do this like 3 or 4 times now. So I'm like, all right, okay, I know I gotta kill the bandit. I gotta kill the guy. All right, okay. All right, I did it. Let's do it. And then I rush and accidentally do a little bit too much there.
Aim carefully.
Mine. No good. Shit.
Fuck. All right, sweet.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Come on.
They're in my
That
way.
ought to catch it. That ought to catch it. I ought to be fine there. Perfect.
Nice kill.
All right, now these fucking now these guys are gonna start doing their
Zone is
thing.
safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping that.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Oceancraft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
All right, sick.
Report the MQ-99 launch. Our command's over in. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind them?
Fox 2.
Hey, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, there's more.
why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
See, it keeps automatically locking me onto the C1.
Additional hostiles inbound.
Damn, and there's more drones.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Locked on bandit.
All right, sick. Nope, I ain't making that mistake again. I ain't allowing myself to make that mistake again. That's for sure. Dang.
5
Okay.
bandits remaining. Watch it. Yeah, he has a lock on you.
Ah, shit.
Damn it. They don't have the
All
drive
right,
they
good.
need.
4 bandits left. Three bandits to go.
Oh, damn.
It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Gotta be one.
1 bandit to go.
Of course, he's on my ass.
Target acquired.
Sweet.
Rider 1, that's
Hell
what I
yeah.
like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RT.
Whoosh.
Mission complete.
All hostiles. huh?
All right, there we go.
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Oh boy. Here we go.
They stole our sealed orders. A VIP. It should be a piece of cake.
Oh,
Were you sent by the
excuse me.
general's staff? No, it's liquid in this system. I can't.
Whoops. Whoopsies.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
broadcaster. Are all of these really unknowns?
It's a stage
Alright, well.
war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. Process.
Damn.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft.
Oh, and by
after
the
he left
way...
the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
He's still alive since we can hear him crying. Damn. That's sad. Anyway, I wonder if the discussion about UAVs replacing pilots at the start of the new Top Gun was a reference to AC-7. I mean, the entire movie is pretty much just this game, but that one conversation always stuck out to me. I mean, like, the thing, like, I could see Ace Combat... Well, here's the thing. Ace Combat 7, right? It has Top Gun skins in it, right? So that means Top Gun had to license those skins to Ace Combat, right? To utilize them, to have them so that they could use them in the game. So Top Gun was definitely aware of and worked with Ace Combat, but I don't know. The thing is, like, ever since, like, for a decade or two now, right? Getting, definitely a decade, if not a little bit more than a decade, getting closer to two. There's been conversations and movies and media that talk all about how technology is rising and it's going to take over everything we know and love and all this other stuff. Not like an invasion, although sometimes, yes, but like 007, the last 007 movie that I watched, it wasn't Quantum of Solace. I think it was the one that came after that. It was the one with the Spanish dude who played Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men. I forget what they called him in this. Skyfall. 007 Skyfall. That was the theme. Is like Q gets replaced by this younger dude. And instead of him being like, "Why, hello there, Mr. Bond. Hello there, 007. Today we have a pen that doubles as a shank." That's right. You just click this button here, jam it into your opponent's eyeball, and he dies. Like, instead of that, Q is like literally like a shithead millennial, like, yeah, I'm good with tech, so that means I'm the shit kind of guy. And they literally have a conversation. He's like, "Oh, I think you're just upset that, like, while you're out running around risking your life, I can fucking hack into whatever I want while in my fucking PJs sipping my tea." Like, and Skyfall came out about a decade ago, probably a little bit more at this point. I remember watching it in 2014, 2015, and it was out for a little while by that point. So, like, I'm sure the game and the movie played off each other a little bit, but also I don't feel like it's a new thing. I don't feel like it's a new concept. The idea that like, oh, drones are gonna take over aerial combat. It's like, yeah, honestly, if there was one place where drones could take over, it probably would be aerial combat, because we have reached, or if we haven't, then we are very soon going to reach the ceiling of what is capable of for humans to do. It is known that we can only handle so much G-forces. It's known that we can only handle so much speed, right? And it's not like with the train and the car, where, like, when the car first came around, 20 miles an hour was a blistering pace to be keeping. This is, like, quite literally, like, if you subject the human body to these, not elements, conditions, it might not be too good for them. You know, you might get a popped blood vessel, or you know, like organs may be affected and things like that. Now, could you maybe create something that would allow humans to be able to stand those forces? Yes. However, when it comes down to it, a robot is going to be much more precise. It's funny because every now and again I like to reference things I've heard from Sam and Nick. Sam and Nick talk about cars with computers in them, and how sometimes there's suspicious car accidents and things like that, where it's not like someone would crash into something where, even if they wanted to kill themselves and they were trying to crash their car to kill themselves, there'd be a little bit of hesitation. There would be imperfections in the acceleration and the movement of the car. The person at the very last second might even be like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. And the car slows down just a little bit, but not enough to actually save the person, right? In these car crashes, though, where something goes haywire, I'm sure it was just an accident, you know, nothing suspicious or anything. It was just oopsies. The computer takes over the car, right? And fucking it just accelerates and it moves, it turns in ways that a human would not be able to turn, right? So like when it comes down to it, I could see UAVs taking over aerial combat. As unromantic and as annoying as it is, it's just kind of a reality. Now, one place that not UAVs or drones, but robots, right, humanoid robots, or just robots in general, would have a hard time taking over, a much harder time, is ground combat, is combat on the ground. So what I could see happening is conventional warfare between two superpowers ends up becoming a game of the drones show up, they take turns trying to fight each other, and you know, whoever wins is going to win that battle because they have aerial superiority. But until then, it's going to be two groups of actual humans fighting underneath the drones, trying to see what they can take care of at any given point. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. If that's what could potentially be something that happens. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to head out. All right. Thank you all so much, whether you're on Fish Tank or if you're on YouTube. I'm going to be streaming Wednesday for sure. Depending on how things go, I might stream before then because there might be something that I'm trying to do. We'll see, though. We'll figure it out. Excuse me. But yeah, Wednesday, 9 p.m. I'm thinking something I could do for my Wednesday stream is Duolingo. I might pull Duolingo up on my computer, and maybe we'll do Irish and we'll do Portuguese, and we'll see just how good my Irish and my Portuguese are. You know, we can do that among other things, obviously. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate the hell out of you. I have to go ahead and I gotta go next mission, and then all right. Never mind. We got a sneak preview of the next mission here, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and say fuck it.
Supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit
almost done, baby.
Managed to
I'm gonna be done in the next like 2 minutes.
Some jets, and now they were flying
I'm gonna be done in the next 2
their
minutes.
Former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed.
Man who was never really suited to be the
I
king,
was to
damn.
be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash.
Except me.
Soldiers appeared and one shot
Oh, not the dog.
went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend.
Not the doggy.
After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure
Press
the
F
soldier
for the
who
dog.
shot me knew I was the princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio.
It still works! I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
All right. So apparently there's 3 missions left. We're going to save these 3 missions for...
enough talk. Your opinions
Yeah,
have all been
yeah,
taken
yeah,
into
yeah,
consideration.
yeah, okay, all right, okay.
Beyond the seizure
F1.
of Fort Bon-
We're going to go ahead. We're going to save this mission for next week. We're going to save all the rest of the missions for next week. It's going to be the finale stream, okay? I'll get a thumbnail made up for it. This was a good little segue into getting into the other you know, getting into other games and stuff like that. You know, I really enjoyed this. Anyway, need Scott for season 3. Kick Jet in the head for delaying. I mean, yeah, I'd definitely love to be season 3. I'd love to be in season 3, of course. You guys know that. I'd love to be in season 3 in not necessarily just a similar like if they wanted me as a martial arts instructor, I'd gladly do that. But I'd also love to be in future Fish Tank stuff as more than just the boxing or karate guy. You know, I'd love to have other roles too. I'd love if they were able to, like, season 4 comes around, right? They decide they want to have another Damiel, right? And when I say that, another mole, right? I would love to be somebody they throw into the tank with all the other people who don't know anything about the show, so they don't recognize me. I would love to go in there and play like I was a contestant, but really I'm not, and just fuck around in whatever way that I could, you know? That'd be fun. Like, I'd love to be able to do stuff like that in the future. That'd be really cool, you know? I'm gonna do whatever they ask me to do, okay? You know, I'm Like, oh, wah, they want me to be on the show and do more boxing or karate. Wah, poor me, right? But like, as far as me progressing as someone who is on camera in that way, because there's no reason for me to not try and get better at what I'm doing, right? I would love to be more than just that, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. It really all depends on what they want. I will catch you guys later though. Yeah. See you soon. Peace out.